Zhang Xiang. Don't think Feng Yang can't survive without you. To tell you the truth, I have been online friends with Zhang Xiang for years. He's actually coming to see me soon. I wonder, when our partners find out, who they will choose, you or me.
Mo Yun insults the legal genius she's been flirting with online, unaware he's the legendary Zhang Xiang she needs. The chaos began with one arrogant decree.
As the firm's secret weapon, I watched the chairman's daughter start a bloodbath, firing everyone for even taking a coffee break.
Tension shifts as I finally grace the office with my presence.
I walked in looking like a laborer and teased a girl I thought was a new hire. She was furious I didn't recognize her.
怎么回事啊？你本来就马虎，现在还如此烂似的，你当我事你赔得起吗？
哎呀，思想你别生气嘛，你等着，我现在就给你找嘛。哎呀，你在这等会儿啊，我就给你找。
Unamused by my attitude, Mo Yun makes a move that changes everything.
She called me a bad apple and fired me, thinking Liu Tianyi could replace me. I'll let her have a moment and see how long she lasts.
这里也没有，糟了，思乔的驾照不会真被我弄丢了吧？
The office is a pressure cooker as the Gu case deadline nears with no solution.
My name is forbidden. Mo Yun would rather see the firm burn than ask for my help, but time is running out.
考驾照的时候被人用车撞了一下，对，那人还给我留了联系方式，让我找他联系赔偿的事。这不是。
The cat and mouse game begins as I test how far she'll go to save her career.
I agreed to help, but requested a specific outfit. To my surprise, she didn't hesitate for a second.
While Mo Yun plays dress up, dark forces move to ensure the firm's destruction.
Liu Tianyi is a puppet for those wanting Feng Yang erased. They plan to take me and Mo Yun out together.
师爷，你亲自来接我啊？
Despite threats, legal justice remains the only thing worth fighting for.
I told Lin the law shouldn't bow to power. I'm returning to finish what I started, not for Mo Yun.
那车真了不得。
Mo Yun's decisions cause partners to jump ship one by one.
Partners were here for me, not the firm. Mo Yun's learning that titles don't buy loyalty. Trust is everything.
Mo Yun seeks a better lawyer, unaware her savior is at the door.
I entered just as she swore she didn't need me. Her shock was priceless. She wanted a hero. She got me.
你的话，
我不管你有多少男人。
The office turns into a battlefield as Liu Tianyi attacks the man he can't replace.
He called me a dog, looking down on me. He's about to learn that I'm the most dangerous bite in this building.
不好意思，我刚才没注意看到。
Mo Yun plays her final card, unaware she's aiding her enemy.
She bragged about Zhang Xiang saving her. I laughed, seeing my own profile. The man she blacklisted is her online hero. The truth is about to come out, and the look on her face when she realizes I am her brother outlaw will be priceless. But with the firm on the brink of collapse and a conspiracy closing in, will she beg for my help, or will her pride destroy us both?
真是奇怪，老板今天找这么多代驾干嘛呀？这是第几个了？找来了也不用，难道代驾也要合眼缘？
顾总，您看这个，就这个吧。
Arrogance blinds Mo Yun to the truth. Firing me isn't a power move. She's cutting her own lifeline.
As gods move in, a business powerhouse makes her entrance.
Lin Wanru came to claim me. 10 million is cheap for the shock on Mo Yun's face.
说我早点回家去睡觉。
你确定？
确定啊，骗你干嘛？
As Mo Yun doubts herself, Liu Tianyi stirs the pot to secure his stolen spot.
He's terrified. If Mo Yun knows I'm Zhang Xiang, his conspiracy collapses. He must keep me labeled a fraud.
我需要你帮我做一件事情。
什么事儿，杨小姐
5月7号，
I'm out of that toxic office, but the war is far from over. I had to warn Lin Wanru someone is pulling the strings to dismantle Feng Yang, and Liu Tianyi is just the first pawn.
我朋友啊，说好了跟我一起单身一辈子，你罚酒罚酒。你不少，铁树开了花要结婚，那圈儿里得有多少姑娘伤心的睡不着觉啊！
别胡说八道啊！
我这看你也不像开心的样子。
I'm now a target for a larger mastermind. To fight the conspiracy, I call in an unpredictable ally who brings chaos.
Ye Chen is a genius, but a nightmare. Claiming to be my fiancé, life just got complicated.
来，
不会 会又叫到贾冰吧？
谁？
一个路痴。
Mo Yun's arrogance leads to a mass revolt.
The team leaves with me, leaving Mo Yun with nothing.
怎么会这样啊？
贾宁啊，你正好被封进这件。
With the firm paralyzed, Liu Tianyi plots a final blow from within.
He plans to lose the Gu case on purpose to bankrupt the firm, thinking I can't stop him.
你放心好了，除非你把这些酒全喝了。
Pressure peaks as Mrs. Gu returns to burn the firm's reputation.
Mo Yun is cornered. She can't replace a titan with a puppet like Liu Tianyi.
In desperation, a new player steps up under Zhang Xiang's name.
Ye Qian is my eyes and ears. She'll keep Mrs. Gu while I hunt the mastermind.
仓库被封禁，我来找主管，但是他非逼我喝酒，我不是故意。
Ye Qian is a target now. Can she survive the shark tank? Or did I send her into a trap? The battle for justice begins.
明白，明白，我会尽快去办。
The battle has indeed begun. Ye Qian is already in the line of fire at the courtroom, but I'm not just sitting around. While she handles the front line, I've been digging into the shadows, and the smell of rot is coming from a place called Fuhui Capital.
While Zhang Xiang tracks the money, the vultures are already preparing a trap to kill the case and the firm in one stroke.
还好没换锁。
In a dark corner of the courthouse, Liu Tianyi is meeting with the enemy. He's not just planning to win, he's plotting to swallow Mo Yun's entire legacy once the trial is over. Caught, Liu Tianyi doesn't flinch. I demand to know who the young master is.
还不是那些房贷的人，把我打个半死，又把我丢在这儿。
你不是把房子抵？
Liu Tianyi scoffs, thinking I'm a toothless tiger since being fired.
你少来这一套！你把房子抵了，害得我也跟着无家可归。我现在手里1分钱都没有。
那你就去借钱，去想吧。
He calls me a stray dog. He has no idea that this dog is about to tear his throat out. I care only for the truth. I declared a war he can't fight. Feng Yang is a promise I'll keep.
让全山城的人都知道，是你贾宁，是你贾宁亲手逼死了自己的亲生父亲。
别再喊了！
哎呀！
The trial is a bloodbath. The defense claims they were the ones robbed first.
这是我给你注册的新的代驾软件。
真是太好了，谢谢你，顾总，你简直是我的救命恩人。这样，我哪天请你吃饭，我先工作了哈。
你都有一个代驾工作，你为什么还要在这里工作？
咱2份工赚2份工资呢。
你就那么缺钱啊？
谁会嫌赚的钱多呀？哦，像顾总你这样的有钱人，肯定不在乎我这点钱。
Accusations shock the room. Mrs. Gu realizes she's been ambushed and loses her cool.
The trap is sprung. Liu Tianyi is letting his own client drown, just to serve his secret master.
Lin Wanru watches the disaster. Everyone thinks it's over, but I'm not sweating.
王总，好久。
Liu Tianyi does the unthinkable. In the middle of the court, he effectively surrenders, throwing his client to the wolves while mocking the man he got fired.
你今年要是不拿钱，那我可就要把家。
As the judge prepares the final blow, my secret weapon storms the courtroom.
Ye Qian stands alone. Liu Tianyi tries to bully her, forgetting she learned from the best. That's my student. She's not just here to argue, she's here to execute. Ye Qian drops the bomb. She reveals that the evidence swap was caught on tape, and Zhang Xiang can't help but explain his security hobby. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have admitted to the hidden cameras out loud, but hey, it's for the greater good. The video begins to play, and Liu Tianyi's face goes pale as his betrayal is broadcast for everyone to see. He's panicking now. The truth is out. Mrs. Gu slaps the traitor before the judge can even speak. Justice is served, but the firm remains in ruins despite the win. Mo Yun fires the snake, but his venom has already spread. Liu Tianyi stops pretending and tears off his mask. He reveals that he hasn't been working for the firm. He's been stealing it, Shandong's staff to quit and leave Mo Yun with nothing. He's taking the firm down with him. In the ruins of her office, Liu Tianyi delivers the cruelest blow of all. He tells Mo Yun that the man she treated like garbage was actually the legend she was desperate to find. The look on her face, it's a mix of regret and pure shock. She realized too late that she threw away her only shield. Liu Tianyi tries to coerce Mo Yun into marriage to save the firm. Liu Tianyi brings in the Zhao family, threatening Mo Yun's entire future. Desperate and cornered, Mo Yun is about to be dragged away by Liu Tianyi's thugs. But the man she fired isn't the type to let a snake win. I'm back to crush this conspiracy, but a bigger predator is watching.
I told him I'd be back, and I meant it. I'm not leaving until I've crushed every bone in this conspiracy. But Liu Tianyi, that pathetic snake, decided to kidnap Mo Yun just to draw me out. He thinks he's holding all the cards, but he's just holding a ticking time bomb. I stepped out of the shadows to find him gloating over a woman who finally realized she fired her only protection. The scene is a nightmare. Mo Wuyu is paralyzed with fear as Liu Tianyi holds a knife to his daughter's throat. The office, that once felt like a sanctuary, is now a cage, and the air is thick with the smell of betrayal.
Liu Tianyi wants revenge. He forces a choice between a daughter and her lawyer. He wants me. I'll play along and walk into his trap to save her.
Mo Yun was just bait. I'm the real target, because I know the truth about the villa case.
I walk into danger with a calm that unnerves everyone, taking total control. The trade turns bloody. I know how to break people, and now the hunter becomes the prey. A fist to the gut gets the best confessions. I pinned him down to find the mastermind. The truth is out. Mo Yun realizes I'm Zhang Xiang and tries to play the victim to save herself. She wants forgiveness, but I'm no saint. She made her bed, now she must sleep in it. As we track the young master, the tension in the car becomes personal. Lin Wanru wants a heart-to-heart. She's followed me for years, harboring more than just respect. The real monster, Zhao Nan, emerges. He doesn't accept failure from his underlings. Zhao Nan disposed of his man like trash. He demands total obedience and destroys anyone who says no. We were spotted and had to run. We can't go home. I suggest a place where the Lord doesn't look too closely. Suddenly she's shy about a hotel. This is survival, not romance. We need to disappear. I asked Baishu for a discreet location, but his choice is a bit too colorful. He booked a love hotel. To make it worse, Mo Yun found us. Now I'm stuck with two women who want to kill each other. The hotel room is a battlefield of jealousy as Mo Yun and Lin Wanru fight over me. They're fighting while killers hunt us. They're making it very hard to focus on the mission. Ye Qian arrives, adding to the drama. The women decide my silence is a crime and find a whip. I'm being punished for being popular. 3 women are chasing me around a heart-shaped bed. This wasn't the plan. Playfulness ends as Ye Qian brings bank records. The money trail leads to Lin Langtian.
Lin Langtian was at the villa. We have the link to Zhao Nan, but the danger is growing. The real war starts now. The war has indeed started. To find out what Lin Langtian is hiding for the Zhao family, I had to infiltrate the Red Romance KTV, a place where the law is just a suggestion. But I didn't expect Lin Wanru to be my shadow, refusing to let me walk into the lion's den alone. I tried to push her away, but she's as stubborn as she is sharp. We made a pact right there in the alley. Stay close, don't wander, and keep our eyes on the target. If Lin Langtian has the key to the Gentle Cloud Villa case, I'm not leaving without it.
Lin Langtian is a low-life gambler at the center of this cesspool of greed. He thinks he's untouchable as a lapdog for the elite. Time to crash his party. Lin Wanru plays the role of a lifetime to get us in. She calls me husband and hands over $1 million. He took the bait.
I acted like a gambling addict, treating Wanru like dirt to keep our cover as desperate losers. The game is on. Every card dealt brings us closer to the truth or a deadly trap.
I play the part of a gambling-crazed scumbag to lure him into the trap.
I called her a jinx to make him confident. It was sickening to watch her play the victim. He finally bit, betting for my wife as the stake. I have him where I want him.
手不能手中手外，危险！先生，你没事吧？
The trap is set. Lin Langtian thinks he's about to win a prize, unaware that he's just bet his life against the most dangerous lawyer in the city. The dealer is rigged. Lin Langtian thinks he's the master, but he's just a pawn. He laughed, admitting the dealer was his. He thinks he won, but he just confessed on camera.
Villains lose because they talk too much. Right on cue, the police brought the hammer down. The raid is swift and brutal. Lin Langtian's empire of cards and corruption collapses in seconds, but the real architect of the chaos is already planning his escape.
The real monster leaves no loose ends. Zhao Nan only cares about silence. Zhao Nan silenced his own man without blinking. My only key witness is now just another body.
Mo Yun is suddenly full of apologies, but I don't trust her sudden change of heart. I told her, an apology needs more than just words, maybe some charm or a better outfit. I was joking, but the way she looked at me made me realize that the professional lines were starting to blur in a dangerous way.
Mo Yun's gratitude turned aggressive. Peace is short-lived. Zhao Nan is at the hospital to finish what he started. I caught him trying to kill the last witness. He thinks he's untouchable.
He thinks he's won, because he cut the cameras. He's ready to erase us both. Zhao Nan thinks he's above the law, but even perfect crimes leave trails. The trap is shut. He thinks wealth makes him a god. He's being recorded.
Sirens change the game. Zhao Nan's window for kidnapping is closing fast. He's lucky this time, but his eyes say he's planning something fatal for next time. With Zhao Nan temporarily at bay, Zhang Xiang needs the truth from the man who saw it all. Lin Langtian is the key to the Gentle Cloud Villa mystery, but he's paralyzed by fear. I looked old Lin in the eye and told him the truth. Keeping secrets for a monster like Zhao Nan won't save him. His only hope was to trust the man he just tried to ruin. He finally started to crack, but he's terrified for his sister's life. Zhao Nan goes after loved ones. His thugs track down Lin's sister for the videotape. The psychological torture is just the beginning. Zhao Ge is a professional at breaking people, and he's starting with the lie that her brother is already dead. Zhao Mei is cornered with the tape. Thugs are losing patience and ready to cross the line. The violence is imminent. They're dragging her into the shadows, thinking no one is watching.
I arrive just in time. They're about to meet a lawyer who knows how to fight dirty.
They hide behind a predatory contract, trying to justify extortion as business. I know these scams. This $1 million debt doesn't exist in any court I know.
Usury is a crime. I have the records and gave them a final warning to leave. He tried to stall, but I recorded every thread. I know he's just Zhao Nan's dog.
Zhao Mei is ready to testify. The USB evidence will bury Zhao Nan. Mo Wuyu finally sees the truth and faces me with humility. I care for results, not apologies. This video is a moral reckoning for everyone. The footage is a descent into madness. It shows Zhao Nan at his most depraved, orchestrating a scene of pure cruelty against Chi Hanfeng's mother. It's a level of evil that even I didn't think he was capable of. Watching this made my blood boil. He didn't just commit a crime, he destroyed a family for sport. This video is the smoking gun, but it also shows the moment Chi Hanfeng snapped.
The video is a smoking gun, but the law is complex. I won't compromise on a settlement. I'm demanding a full acquittal. It's a dangerous play, but it's the only way to get justice. As I head to the prison, I can't help but wonder, is the truth enough to win, or has Zhao Nan already rigged the final game? The next move will either set us free or bury us all. I'm demanding a full acquittal. It's a dangerous play, but it's the only way to get justice. As I stepped into that prison visiting room, I knew that the truth was my only weapon against a rigged game. Chi Hanfeng looked like a man who had already accepted his fate, but I was about to give him a reason to fight back. The spark of hope in his eyes was almost blinding. He thought he was alone, but I had the evidence that could turn the tide. Now, I just needed him to tell me the absolute, unfiltered truth.
A video clip is a powerful tool, but it's not a magic wand. Zhang Xiang knows that the prosecution will focus on one detail, the weapon. A 12-centimeter dagger hidden behind the back doesn't exactly scream unplanned encounter. I watched him closely. If he hesitated, if he lied, my defense would crumble before it even started. He claimed it was for self-defense, and in a world where loan sharks like Zhao Nan roam free, a knife is sometimes the only friend a man has. Adrenaline blurred the night. I pushed for the motive behind the sudden violence. His voice cracked, and for a second, I didn't see a defendant. I saw a son who had watched his mother get humiliated. That blank space in his mind is where the law gets complicated, and where I have to find a way to win. You need connections to win. I visit Lin Guojian, but the welcome isn't warm. The old man was fuming, lecturing me about propriety while my client was rotting in a cell. I didn't come here for a chess game. I came to find a backdoor to the judge who would decide Chi Hanfeng's life.
Since playing the respectful junior didn't work, I decided to play the only game I'm better at: blackmail. I knew exactly how to get under his skin, even if it meant using his own daughter as leverage. The reckless threat worked, giving me a lead on Judge Zhang.
I posed as a delivery driver to start a psychological war with the judge. I wanted her to feel the annoyance, the vulnerability, and the fear of a stranger at the door. I needed her to understand that the world isn't as safe as her courtroom. I cornered Judge Zhang at her doorstep to show her the raw reality of the streets. Fear creeps into her eyes. I hate judges who hide behind rules. I wasn't there to make friends. I was there to make sure she couldn't sleep at night without thinking about the man she had sentenced. I stage a fake intrusion to prove a point about self-defense.
She called me a lunatic, but she was the one holding her breath. I asked her what she would do if I were a real threat. Would she wait for the law, or would she reach for a knife?
The prank was over, but the message remained. Judge Zhang is forced to confront the humanity behind the case files. Her rigid adherence to the law begins to crack under the weight of a guilty conscience.
She asked if she could trust me. I gave her the only answer I could. We were both walking a thin line now, but at least we were walking it together.
The second trial is a powder keg. Zhao Nan thinks he's won, until I reveal the evidence. His panic was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. He knew that video was the smoking gun that would tear his perfect life apart. The judge overruled his objection, and the truth finally had its day in court. Zhao Nan resorts to threats, but his name carries no weight when the judge seeks justice. He couldn't buy me. I watched him squirm as the video exposed the monster. The video showed the assault, but Zhang Xiang needed to explain the reaction. He guides the court through the psychological state of a trapped animal, forcing them to see the world through Chi Hanfeng's terrified eyes. I told them that people aren't machines. You can't expect a man to be rational when his mother is being humiliated in front of him. Adrenaline doesn't follow the penal code. The final blow is the money. I expose Fuhui Capital as a predatory loan shark operation. The tide has turned, but the verdict is coming. The spark has already become a wildfire. In this final courtroom showdown, Zhang Xiang isn't just arguing a case. He's setting the entire corrupt system of this city ablaze to reveal the truth. I've spent months digging through the filth of Fuhui Capital. Zhao Nan thought he could hide behind a mountain of paperwork, but every paper trail has a beginning, and it starts right here. The prosecution wants to talk about numbers, but I want to talk about the man behind the money. It's time to strip away the corporate mask and show the court who really profits from this misery. Counsel paints him as a killer, but logic is no match for a son's desperation. They want a monster, but I'll show them the human pushed past his breaking point. The battle spills into the hallways. Zhao Nan resorts to intimidation, but I'm not playing along.
He talks of peace after destroying it for others. My peace begins with him in a cell.
这个是顾总的劳斯莱斯，小心点啊。
A phone call confirms the task force is at his doorstep, seizing all evidence. Lord Zhao is squirming. His influence ends here. It's a total collapse. Silence falls as the judge prepares to decide between rigid rules and genuine justice. I've done my part. Now the judge must prove the system has a conscience. Zhao Nan's empty fury lashes out as the world he bought turns its back. He thinks he's coming back, but his journey ends in a dark cell. I return to my roots. The outlaw lunatic cleared a monster from the streets. Lin wants to celebrate, but for me, it was just another day of breaking rules for justice. Master of the court, but outmatched by the women in my life. Victory brings my personal web into focus. Zhao Nan's end brought no peace. I've walked into a trap set by the girls. As I'm being dragged into this domestic chaos, I can't help but wonder, is Zhao Nan's fall truly the end of the conspiracy, or was he just a distraction for a much larger shadow looming over this law firm? Who is really watching me from the dark?